Shortly before Christmas that our reconstruction takes place. Keith Burgess had close ties with his local church, All Saints in Clifton. He was often a server at Mass. He seems to have been well liked by everyone who knew him. Keith worked for British Rail as a steward, mostly on intercity services between London and the southwest. And because he travelled so much, he had acquaintances in many parts of the country.
Keith was a lovely man. I don't think many people have come across him, whatever, but anybody was quite that easy to get on with. Keith was amazingly charming, easygoing person, very efficient at his job. Just generally a pleasure to know. I've never known anybody have a bad word to say about him, and certainly none of the customers. Great knack at putting people at their ease, entertaining people. Have a drink. Have another drink.
Drinks?
Orange juice, please.
Orange juice? I need orange juice. You look like the kind of lady like a gin and tonic.
Well, I knew he was gay, but it didn't really matter at all, because the guy's too nice for anything to matter.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Teas, coffees? Okay, teas, coffees. Anybody for tea?
Sunday, the 17th of December. It was the last Sunday before Christmas weekend. Keith nearly always went to Mass on Sundays when he wasn't working. In fact, he'd taken sick leave for the past week, but he was due back on duty that afternoon.
Hello, Keith. How are you this morning?
Oh, a bit tired. Been under the weather with the flu.
Oh, you're not over that flu yet?
It's terrible, isn't it? I'm back to work today.
Got to go to work this afternoon?
Yeah, this afternoon. Yes.
Never let you lot rest.
See you Friday, I'll be certain.
Oh, you're on that? That's jolly good. OK, take care. God bless. Look after yourself.
Hi, Betty.
Hello, Keith. Are you going home now?
Well, I'm going to pop in for a quick drink at the pub. Do you want to come?
Oh, no, another time, perhaps.
Okay,
Yes.
see
See you
you
later. Yes, bye.
I must go now as
All
well.
right, goodbye.
It was about 12:15 when Keith walked round the corner to the pub, as he often did after church. He was there for less than half an hour.
Your plans
I'm
for
work today, yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
No one actually remembers seeing Keith leave the pub, but it was around 20 to 1 when he started off on the short walk to his home in Duchess Road. It would have been just around this time that a BBC producer noticed a man on the steps leading from Keith's basement flat. He was wearing a blue and white woolen hat and carrying 2 bags, one white and one green, possibly a Marks and Spencer bag. The man was conspicuous for his most peculiar behaviour. He very nervously started trying to hide his face. Once at the corner of Duchess Road and All Saints Road, he seemed to stop and wait. Mrs. Betty Taylor lives in the ground floor flat above Keith's. That Sunday lunchtime, she was at home with a friend grooming her dog.
Good girl now, aren't you? Now keep still, just for a little bit longer.
She's nearly dry now.
Yes. That must be Keith. I'll give him those presents.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Mrs. Taylor had known Keith for 10 years through the church, and they were close friends. She used to look after his flat for him whenever he was away. There was a connecting staircase between their flats.
Keith? Where are you?
Hello, Betty.
I brought these presents that were left for you.
Thank you.
I can't stay. I got Janet upstairs. You expecting anybody?
No, I'm just off to work.
Okay then. Cheerio.
Hello. Come in.
Mrs. Taylor didn't see who was at the door, but she had the impression that it was someone Keith knew.
When you're finished,
Just get under here. That's it.
Just a little bit on the back.
Yeah.
About half an hour later, she heard Keith's front door slam.
Finished. You're very good. Yes. That must be Keith going. Is that him coming up the stairs?
No.
Oh, he must be packing his things still. Now.
Keith was due to start work on the 2 o'clock train from Bristol to London. Staff delayed the train for 3 minutes, waiting for Keith to arrive. The train departed without him. Later that Sunday afternoon, Keith Burgess was found dead in his flat. He'd been beaten and stabbed.